This week on Blitz Bears, is Coach Nagy a little too focused on the double doink? Plus, last time you had a three-way, did you leave out $1 million in stuff to get stolen? All that and more. So sit back and crack a cold one. It's time to get blitzed. Welcome to Blitzed, where we talk NFL and rate popular drinks at the same time. Even though training camp doesn't open for another month, there's lots of news to talk about, including our big news here at Blitzed.
News?
We always have news. Our first live video show will be broadcast by the Big Play Sports Network in about a month from now.
Woo! Absolutely.
Is that sweat I see underneath your armpits there?
So much sweat.
Coach!
So much sweat.
Wow, nervous
I was
already.
sweating before I got here.
3 shirts.
Wow. So if you thought we were hopelessly unprepared before, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, this is going to be a train wreck.
Introducing tonight's starting lineups. The coach,
Seriously, I did not know about this. This is so awesome.
the rookie,
Get out there and smash.
and stats.
I'm just the stats guy. I have no idea.
That's kind of my thing. That's kind of my thing.
Our Blitz barkeep is fine. Really? You're clearing your throat right now?
That's not me. I didn't
right
do
into my
anything.
thing? What is it? What are you doing?
Why are you looking at me?
Just focus on the whatever those are, the words.
Unbelievable. I am. They're
I'm
in my
being
brain.
a consummate professional over here.
Unreal. I
But
started
a
talking,
professional
and
wouldn't stop
that's
over
cue for
There you
Coach
go.
to just
I
start
agree.
coughing away.
No, you're off your game.
Good stuff.
You're never on your game, though.
Our Blitz barkeep is finally back from his foray into children's baseball, and he's prepared an amazing, if not beguiling, drink for us tonight, the Strawberry Whiskey Smash, which sounds kind of like the kiss the coach gives his wife. It's got strawberries, Irish whiskey, mint, and lemon juice in it.
That's a good thing.
No, it's not.
That is a good
Kind of a
Thank
girly
you.
cocktail,
Thank
guys.
you.
So let me ask you, what is a better chance of happening? Amari Cooper getting 2,000 yards receiving, or you ordering this drink in a public setting?
That's a tough one. That is tough.
It's pretty good, though, right?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Tasty.
You know, you got like a little Jameson's there mixed with the strawberries, and got a little kick of the lemon and the mint. You know, it's a
sweet and
nice,
sour, a little
nice
sweet and
little
sour.
sip, summer sipper.
I think technically it's a good drink,
Yeah, I'm
but I
gonna
would
go with-
never order it.
I'm going
it's
to go with
too-
Amari.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
really?
Yeah, you think he's doing 2K? Amari 2K. Yeah.
I think Zeke Elliott just became a big fan of the strawberry whiskey smash. He's like, give me the rock, not Amari. Give me a
Totally.
break. Unreal. Okay, if you'd like the recipe for the strawberry whiskey smash and want to find out what we'll drink on our next show, just visit blitzednfl.com and check out our Blitz Barkeep's blog, which is called, fuck you, Coach, Behind the Sticks.
I was there.
He was so
I was
ready.
so there.
He was so ready.
He's
I was
always
like,
ready.
I'm looking over at the big puppy dog eyes.
I
Like,
know.
let me answer
Totally.
this.
If he studies only one thing now, that's it.
Well, it's right there.
Yeah. Behind the mix.
Shit, no. Ix. No.
There is an X in there.
Say.
God, where's the alliteration?
First down.
Tariq Cohen says that Matt Nagy shows the double doink kick to the team a lot. So it can continue to help drive them this upcoming season. Is this a good strategy?
No.
Focusing on the thing that you fucked up last year and is on everyone's mind, if that's all you're thinking about, doesn't that add more pressure to your kicking game? So here's an example. Coach.
Yes.
Remember the night you lost your virginity?
No.
Okay,
I was
fair enough.
Really
okay,
drunk.
Yeah, just stick with me.
It haunts me to this day.
Okay, well, picture the scene. Well, imagine, Coach, during that furious 45 seconds, that someone...
Wow, 45.
I know, good for you. That someone had suggested to you not to do something too soon. Now, would that be the thing that you were focused on? Would it help you or would it hurt you?
I'm going to go and say might just hurt. It
Yeah.
might just hurt. You know, there's the sense of like when people get in accidents, they stare at the tree so they don't miss it. Like, don't look at the tree. Look at the fucking road. You know what I mean? Like, there's an obstacle in the way, so I'm going to stare at the obstacle. Like,
Yeah, look at Grandma's bloomers. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, I know.
It's just it is bizarre. Like yes, acknowledge. Like I think someone at some points we even probably talked about like just acknowledge it, watch it, like ridicule it, make fun of it, and move on.
Yeah, that's the only way
Like,
this helps.
get rid of it.
If you bring it up and you say, like, look, guys, here it is. Let's watch it.
Right.
Let's get it out of our systems.
Yeah.
That's not happening anymore. Let's move on from this thing. You're going to hear about it, so I'm just going to make a big joke out of it and let's move on. Make light of the situation.
It's insane to focus on something bad.
I'm shocked Nagy is like...
I am too.
It doesn't seem... Like, from what I know about Nagy, it doesn't seem like his thing.
But now what they're doing in practices is that they're having these, what they call these Augusta moments.
I know.
Where they're stopping the entire practice and saying, okay, it's time to kick a 45-yard field goal,
and
everybody.
whoever's
And
watching
everybody
it-
watch.
Yeah, everyone watches, and then you hear about it the next day.
Exactly.
Or, like, the same day. It's like, man, they are focusing in on this way too much.
What are the
think so,
chances
too.
this goes well?
Oh, they're pretty good. I mean, they're pretty good.
No, like seriously, like I get it. You want to address it, and you want to show the fans you're addressing it, but it's a matter like bring in like 9 kickers and just go, but just like put it over the fucking sideshow where it belongs.
Yeah. This sounds a lot like the
Right?
night you lost your virginity. Actually,
You mean the 9 kickers?
yeah, bring in 9 other guys. So let's just we're gonna play the tape. We're gonna play the tape. This is where we went wrong.
Menage a dix?
Yeah, decent.
Again, if we had Le'Veon Bell on as a guest, this would go over
we'd be-
so well.
absolutely.
Oh, my God.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
Yeah.
We'll get him. I actually know how to get him into a room now.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Offer him $1 million. Yeah.
True enough. No, I'm with you, Coach. I think that if you focus on this thing way too much, as opposed to, it's kind of like a golf swing, right? Like if you're if you try too hard, you're going to fuck the thing up. Like, don't put too much focus on it. Like I imagine swinging your leg through a 53-yard kick. You got to be relaxed.
Yes.
Right? Not like, holy shit, the whole world is on
it's
me
running
and
through
I
these
can't
guys'
miss the thing.
heads.
Like it's been amped up too much. Do you remember that kicker that the Bucs drafted in like the first couple of rounds or whatever?
Yeah,
Can't even remember his name anymore, but Aguero or
Aguero,
something like that.
yeah.
Anyway, there was so much pressure on this kid to be like the greatest kicker of all time, and it just got into his head, and he couldn't hit a fucking field goal anymore. Couldn't hit an extra point anymore. For God's sake.
Golf's a perfect analogy because that is you can be great physically, but in your head is where you lose everything. And it's the same with the kid because it is a single moment thing. It's not an athletic event, like in the sense not athletic movement. Like you were literally going snap, hold, and then you got to go and kick it right then. Like it is so big into your head. You just got
mentally tough.
You just got to flow.
Yep.
You just got to flow,
Absolutely.
and it's hard. And then they're putting, like you say, every practice that moment's there. It's just
such a weird decision. It's just, it seems very odd to me. I'd like to hear the justification of it.
Well, for me, the justification is this fucked us over, so
we're gonna
we have
focus
to
on
we
it.
have to give every attention we can to this thing, which is just like you said. It's just they're overdoing it.
Yeah.
Really and truly do extra stuff, bring in special consultants or whatever else, but let them be great over there.
Yep.
And how about you focus your team on being great where you already are on your defense and some offensive stuff?
And don't you think that the kickers feel enough pressure anyway? I mean, because it is this single moment that you do have to perform, like you're saying, Coach. I mean, you have to perform in that instant.
Yeah, the
and
team's
by the
got
way,
you to that point. They've done their job.
Yeah.
Now it's up to you.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone shits on this kid, Parkey. He missed 8 field goals last year.
Yep.
Like, your margin for error is very, very slim here. Everyone expects perfection from kickers. Like, there's something inherently wrong in our expectations of what kickers can do in the NFL anyways nowadays, which brings me back to my whole thing about we need to narrow the goalpost, because I would love to see like a kick rate of a success rate of like 60%.
Yeah.
I would love to see that because there's an element of surprise in it. Never mind this whole like 92, 93% make rate for kickers nowadays.
I know.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Either that or drop down the roster size to like 50. So you don't have specialists anymore, and make a lineman kick your fucking field goals.
Love it.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Love it.
Great.
Just toe punch it.
The celebrations would be so awesome.
Oh, it'd be so good. I
good.
love it when fat guys celebrate. I love it.
Love it.
And imagine a guy who's just like, holy shit, it went through.
That was my first try, too.
But you love the players that say the same thing in two events, that the refs missed a call or we missed a kick, and the good players say It shouldn't have come to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
It shouldn't have come to that.
Exactly.
We needed to get further, or we needed to get it in the end zone ourselves.
And by the way, I
Right?
think that actually is the motivation for Nagy here.
Sure.
Where he's trying to
Yeah,
motivate
yeah.
the team to realize that we shouldn't get to this point
Yeah.
anyways when
Yeah.
it comes down to a last-second field goal. I mean,
I
let's keep
hope
in mind,
that's the
they should have
Yeah.
kicked the shit out of the Eagles last year in the playoffs, right? Except they made it a tight game at home, which it really should have been that. It shouldn't have been that close.
Yeah,
so I think that's his motivation, but it's totally the wrong way to go about it.
Maybe back afterward, he's gonna send that message and it'll work. Who knows?
So here we go. Like week 15 in the NFL, you're going to see a Bears kicker, and he's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
He'll have hit everything throughout the season. We're like, I guess we're the dumb motherfuckers now, right?
I mean, like,
But he'll only have
first
kicked.
time. It's not the first
Would be the
time.
first time. Yeah, exactly.
But he'll only have kicked 3 field goals.
Yeah.
There's that, right? Yeah. No extra points.
No, actually,
Going for 2 points the entire
we're going
time.
for 2. Yeah. We're not kicking field goals except at end of half. We're kicking the 59-yarder and giving it a shot.
He's 100% on the season. 100% on the season. He's 2 for 2. He's made both his
Both
kicks.
of them. Yeah.
Both his makes are 58 and 59 yards.
Second down.
I'm not sure you guys heard about this or not, but recently, Jets running back Le'Veon Bell was robbed of his jewelry, cash, and other valuable items by 2 suspects the police are now looking for. This is an incredible case. So incredible, in fact, that I've got the 911 call to play for you now.
Ooh.
How did you get your hands on this?
Oh, I have my method.
Actually, Clippy got it.
Yeah.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Well, I had 2 girls in my house, and I got up, did my normal routine to go work out. So I left to work out for a couple hours. When I came back, they took my money, they took my watch, my jewelry, a couple more things of value out of my house, and I don't know where they at. And I tried to call them before I called you guys. I tried to call them, and they're not answering me, and they're ignoring me.
No. Okay. What all did you say was taken? I know you said money.
So money, my jewelry, and other things of value, so like clothes, shoes.
What is the total estimated value of the items?
Like $1 million.
Since you said that you know the girls who did this, I need to get their description. Are they white, black, or Hispanic?
The girls, one is mixed, and they're both mixed.
Okay, the one that looks more black, how old is she?
23.
What was she wearing today?
I mean, when I left, she was in the bed. She was in the bed, not wearing clothes when she left. So I didn't see her when she, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, and the other one you said she looked more Hispanic, is that correct?
She's 21.
And what was she last seen wearing today?
The same way. She was in the bed, too.
Okay, let's unpack this for a second. One, Le'Veon confirmed to police that indeed he was having a menage a trois with 2 college-age girls. Yeah. For that alone, I may have to buy his jersey.
Absolutely.
I was just going to say, that's
I'm ordering it right now.
Number 2, after this crazy tryst, Bell figured that he could just leave these 2 strangers alone in his place with $1 million worth of shit lying around, and everything would just be hunky-dory.
You haven't done that before?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, a couple times.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Hunky-dory as well. He used that when he was
after these 2 miscreants split with his stuff, he was confused why they were ignoring his
Isn't that
calls. It is a little bit odd, right?
No, just you call like, hey, how's it going, Star, or where the fuck their names are? Star. What are you going to ask
Star
them?
Williams?
Hey, did you take my shit?
And this is the best part.
I gotta ask you.
And number 4, the 2 mental giants that gave Le'Veon their phone numbers, okay? So how hard do you think it's going to be for the police to actually track them down?
Super hard.
I don't want to hear
Super
this
hard.
phone call. I want to hear the pizza place that picks up when Le'Veon calls, like, hey girl, no, this is John's Pizza just down the road from you.
Oh yeah, with the numbers, yeah.
Dude, it's just a fake number.
Okay. So here it is. Here's my question.
Okay.
Coach.
Yes.
Last time you had a three-way, was this the normal way that you ended the evening? I mean, tell us.
I think I was a bit more of a gentleman than
Paint
that.
a picture.
Paint a picture.
Just give us the setting. Give us the setting.
I mean, we know you didn't leave to go for a workout. We know that.
Yeah.
Well, the lights were off. That's the first part of it. Yeah. So I'm not actually sure who was there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's a couple of
But
deep
they
voices.
they were very gentle. I can confirm that. They were very gentle.
They seemed really nice.
Oh, isn't that great? Wonderful. Were you just on the couch and everyone else was? Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It was a very clean bathroom.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
It is.
This is what I love about the NFL. Like these kind of characters that come out with these ridiculous stories. Like you take two girls you don't even know. I'm assuming you don't even know. To your place, and like, hey, I'm heading out for a couple hours for my workout, and you expect what? Are they just gonna come? They'll just be there when you get back. Yeah. I mean. Like you know,
probably making them eggs and
right?
bacon.
Exactly.
And,
sure, I just got two wives. I'm just going to take care of things now.
Yeah, no trouble. Hey, we cleaned up for you, Le'Veon. We did some dusting and vacuuming.
Yeah. But not to go too far. But two girls that come in for a three-way probably aren't your keepers.
Oh, really?
Probably not. At least at this point in their lives. I don't want to
yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm keeping them.
You just have a big safe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's totally fine.
But what world do you live in? Where it's like, I'll just take off. No big.
I know.
It's I love it because they don't live in the normal world, these guys. It's incredible. Like they're 25, 26, making 10+ mil a year. People fawning over me, and this is the shit that'll happen. No question about it. Except he's the idiot that called the police. You know, like this isn't the first time this has happened.
Oh,
I can guarantee you this is not the first time this has happened in the world.
No, absolutely not.
Right? He's just the idiot that called the police to make an idiot of himself.
Yeah. I like how just on the spot he came up with just false information. They're like, how old? 23.
And his mind's like 17, 16, 17.
Can I
don't
not
say 17.
Yeah,
don't say 17. Don't say 17.
I don't know, 40?
40. Nice. It was a mother-daughter pair.
Yeah.
But,
Like, what color was her skin? It's like
identical, actually, because they were related. They were related.
Three different. She gave him three options, and at one point he named all three of them.
All three of them.
Like,
yeah.
No
white
kidding.
or Hispanic or maybe black. I don't know.
He may not remember.
Here's what I would like to know. What kind of a lunch hour did that dispatcher have after
know.
taking this call? Like,
I
who
know.
doesn't want to have lunch with Becky after taking this call? Like, this fucking idiot calls me up and said these two girls ripped off $1 million worth of his shit.
Yeah.
After the three-way. I mean, this is a great con. I love it. I love it.
Great.
And the sad thing is these kinds of people get conned a lot. Whether jewelry stores, they up the price. I mean, this is a bizarre part of the world where they just get screwed. But don't call in.
What are the odds it didn't happen? And this is just him.
Is this a PR stunt?
This is a PR play.
Shit, I bought the jersey.
I know. Yeah. So see what I mean?
For it.
You and a million others.
Damn it.
You and, I don't know, a million
This was
other
a
guys.
This is a marketing ploy. This is what this is.
Yeah, and we all
great.
fell for it.
Terrific. Now I got a number 26 Jets jersey I'm going to use to fucking scrub my bathtub with.
Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central, live on our Mixlr.com channel, it's Vegas Scores and Odds presents the Mike North Advantage. Mike is the most talked about sports talk show host in Chicago broadcasting history. Mike has taken his brazen style to the world of sports betting, and of course, he's now the most talked about handicapper in the business. Mike will have free betting tips for you on the show. Can't listen live? Relax. The podcast is available at 4:30 Central. Plenty of time for you to place your bets or just enjoy Mike talk sports. Vegas Scores and Odds presents the Mike North Advantage only on the Bears Barroom Radio Network.
I hate you. You suck.
Why we hate Tom Brady.
Tom Brady recently wanted to trademark the name Terrific Tom, which, if he had actually checked, belongs to long-retired Mets ace and legend Tom Seaver. Assuming he won't get it approved, I have a few suggestions he might want to consider, which, by the way, are still available to trademark.
Ooh,
Please tell me which one you think best fits.
All right.
Number 1, Tommy Tantrum. Number 2, Trickster Tom.
I like that.
Number 3, Touchdown Tom. Or number 4, my personal favorite, Tom the Motherfucker.
That one really rings well.
Oh, does it?
Like, it just works well.
Just
Like, it
rolls
That's
off
just
the
it.
tongue.
When you
well.
abandon the alliteration, that's just
yeah.
it. You get
I
caught
just-
up in the alliteration.
I love like a championship game, like those dramatic commercials they play before the championship game, and it's like the Patriots led by Tom the Motherfucker.
That's badass.
Yeah.
You don't want to tackle that
That's
guy.
cool, man.
That's
my
badass,
point. It's
right?
really cool.
It actually
Like,
is good.
and ending with Tom. Do you know what I mean? It's just like
I know, it's so lame.
It's just,
I'm
Terrific
a big
Tom.
fan of Trickster
Tantrum
Tom.
Tom.
It feels like a
Oh.
1960s Batman villain.
does,
Like he's
too.
got like a bank.
Pow!
He's got a bag
That's not bad.
with like banknotes pouring out of it, and he's just like, that's Trickster Tom to me. I
Nice.
like that one.
That's not bad. That's
Throwing mouse traps everywhere.
So, so is that
Damn
him?
you, Trickster Tom!
Is that him deflating balls? He's deflating balls.
He's doing all kinds of nonsense.
Oh,
He's
see,
getting
that's
up to
not bad.
no
Is
that we're
good,
doing that?
You know? Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Actually, he's bailing Robert Kraft out of jail is what he's doing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. So, I agree with you, Coach. I'm more of a fan of straying away from, alliteration.
Something-
That's so lame.
it's so-
right? It's so
So
expected.
last year.
That's just it. It's
Didn't you
so
come up with this
2018.
list?
Don't you think?
Didn't you come up with this list?
No.
Whoa. Hey.
Let's not confuse this story with facts.
Okay, sorry.
Clippy came up with it, actually.
Yeah, Clippy. Thank you very much.
But he's still chewing, so he can't defend himself.
True enough.
To be fair, cheesies are delicious.
They are.
Yeah,
They
that's
are.
true. So here's what I'm thinking. I think the last one just makes perfect sense because when you think of Tom Brady outside of, say, the New England area, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Motherfucker, right?
Oh, sorry. Terrific. Wait, no.
Certainly not terrific.
Oh, right,
Certainly
right.
not terrific.
Yeah, maybe
No.
touchdowns.
Yeah, maybe terrifying.
maybe touchdown.
Terrifying Tom. Something like that, right?
absolutely.
No,
Yeah.
but I would think that
Tug job. Wait, no, that's the other guy. Sorry, that's the.
I love the tangent. Just, you guys just Ricky, come
totally
back.
abandoned
Come
me.
back.
You totally. The guy just stared at me.
We were like Wilson to you.
I love it.
Yeah.
No, that's actually no. By the way, that nickname is Tug Job Bob.
Oh, see, he brought it together.
Don't need the alliteration, just a little rhyming.
All right,
That's
sorry.
not bad.
See
Sorry.
the
That's not bad.
rhyming?
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I think that works.
That's
Yeah.
why you
No, I
read
think I like
the
that.
thing. Yeah.
That's why I'm the host. and
terrible at
you're
reading.
the
I'm
visual
the
talent.
host. Oh, Jesus! God damn it!
Third down.
The new replay rule to include pass interference challenges has been finalized for the 2019 season. In it, coaches can challenge calls as well as non-calls. But like every other play, it goes to the refs in the last 2 minutes of the half or game to decide whether or not to review them. You with me so far?
Nope.
Okay. Also included are Hail Mary plays, where refs are being instructed to review the play just the same way that they see it on the field, meaning that someone will have to get shivved in order for the refs to review a Hail Mary play.
Pretty much.
So, finish this sentence. The new replay rule will
Be a disaster.
maybe one at a time.
And yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you go.
I said confused coach.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually that's
guaranteed.
perfect.
I mean, I played the
goes
same
without
play. I
saying.
went with the same play.
No, yeah, but light switches confuse coach.
I'm gonna, Is this thing on?
Well, some of them are upside down.
That's true.
I hear you.
That's true. I'm going to change my answer, though. I'm going to say not move the needle whatsoever. It's not going to make it more or less confusing for everyone involved.
Right.
They're going to try and move the needle. It's just nothing's going to happen. It'll just be confusing.
Equi-confusing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A new word.
Whoa.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's going to make the refs do so much more. They're going to call more penalties. There's going to be a backlash.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're going to say, well, fuck you with all these other little tiny things. They already have about 2,000 rules to think through on every play anyways. They're going to be calling every little tiny nick and cranny and touch and whatever from these. It's going to be a mess. Especially preseason is going to be an extra mess. The first 4 or 5 games are going to be sort of a mess, and then there'll be a backlash, and then they'll go right back to where it was.
It's a really safe bet because that's happened like the last 2 or 3 years. They've introduced rules. Preseason is just a. Sorry. Yeah. You want to fix my mic there?
Yeah, dude.
You guys want? Yeah. Okay. All right.
This is our menage a trois.
Yeah. You guys, why don't you take my wallet? I don't know where I was going.
Yeah, I don't know.
Totally.
That's fine. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Okay.
Fourth down.
Recently released Buccaneers defensive end Gerald McCoy is upset that his number 93 was immediately given to newly signed Ndamukong Suh. He said that giving another player his number, despite it not being retired, quote, showed how the Bucs felt about me. So what movie comes to mind that you think best represents how Ndamukong Suh feels about McCoy's statement?
It's ridiculous.
Who wants this?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Coach, I love it.
Every time we do this.
Well, because it's so easy to jump over my little hurdles.
Great.
Of course it is.
You set the bar high.
Of course. Come on, Coach. Let's have it, Coach.
But this is crazy. So here I'm thinking, like, okay, when you're thinking of a movie, you want to think, like, who's the good guy in this scenario? Like, who's the protagonist? Like
right.
I don't know. Sue's not really a good guy. McCoy's being an idiot here. So I'm just thinking, what's going on? So I have a take on a movie, and I'm going to kind of give it a little bit of a twist. It's the 2019 version of Castaway. So follow me here. Follow me.
We're going to try.
Yeah, no, it's going to be hard.
It's
going to be hard.
Castaway.
So let's look at it. So Gerald McCoy, of course, is Tom.
Clippy, did you just open up a bag of fucking cheesies? What are you doing?
It sounded like you were putting out the garbage. It was amazing.
Unreal. Oh, great. So our new producer decides that now is the time
so
to
good.
put up a crinkly bag of cheese.
First fucking show.
Yeah,
his
unreal.
first fucking
tough.
show.
That's tough.
He knows how bad I am at this, and he's interrupting me.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
We'd fine you if we were paying you.
He's getting judged by like the guys who just eat chips all day, every day.
Seriously. He's got nothing to say because he's got cheesy stuffed in his mouth.
Get it out!
Before he put the bag down, he crammed like 17 of them in his mouth. How about you eat dinner?
You're right. Let me just shovel all these in my mouth. I'll put the bag down.
I feel bad, but I'm going to fill up first.
Yeah, let me just fill up. Let me get the tank to full, and we'll.
Oh my God!
So where were
Killer.
we?
I think I'm done.
I know.
And we're out.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, that's a good one. Right?
Yeah, real good point. Like your take.
That's awesome. Wow.
That may have been.
Might have been my best take.
That's your best take ever.
Yeah,
Can I connect the thread there? Castaway, hungry, cheesy, spoiling show.
Right?
Thank you, Clippy.
Right?
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
Cerebral. That's the something else.
Hey, don't move my fucking teleprompter up.
Whoa.
Unreal.
I love it.
What a rookie.
Did he hear the words? Didn't hear the words.
He's
Jesus
not following
Christ.
along.
Unbelievable.
You know, the chewing was messing with his eyesight.
We might have to hire your 13-year-old and fire you. I think that's probably fine.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay, enough. Okay, are you actually going to follow
Yeah,
this thread?
I'll finish this.
I
But
really
the
appreciate
abridged
it.
version's coming now. Of course.
Okay,
That's good.
Yeah.
Only a half-hour show.
Didn't know there was another option. Actually.
So Gerald McCoy, in the show, he gets jobbed. He gets cut, right? I mean, that sucks, right? It kind of sucks. It's a bad situation for him. So he's the dude on the island. He's Tom Hanks, right?
So basically, him being cut is your analogy for that FedEx plane crashing into the ocean?
Yeah. It's very close, right?
So what you're implying
Very
is
close.
that FedEx didn't want to fire him. They just crashed the plane.
Yes.
And got rid of him.
Yes.
They're like,
yes.
You don't want to tell him. I don't want to tell him. Fine, we'll just crash the plane. He's gone.
And so Ndamukong Suh, so this is where it's the 2019 version. It's like the extended cut where he's the guy that took the wife.
Oh.
Right?
Dr.
Right?
Spalding.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nicely done. Wow.
That's awesome.
Nailed it.
Wilson, where are you? Wilson!
So Gerald McCoy comes back, and he's like on social media. He's telling a story about how he got deserted on this
baby, I'm
island,
home.
right? And he's like tweeting all this stuff out, and he's just like, and Sue's like, yeah, whatever. I'm better in bed. She said so.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, he's out.
Wow.
He's out.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's
a rusty take, but it's not bad.
Well, it did get interrupted, though. I'm taking that.
That must have thrown
really
you
way off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was way better
really
until
threw you
that.
for a loop. Really threw you for. You were about to hit a like.
Oh, it was.
home run
Oh, yeah. It was gonna be incredible.
Unreal. Okay, rookie, what do you got?
Okay, I'm going. It's a bit of a reach out. So it's a fairly recent movie.
Okay. So
where,
Coach hasn't seen it.
Coach hasn't seen it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. And it's about a lead character named Jack. Okay. And it's not the one that you're thinking of. Thank God. Okay,
I wasn't thinking.
The movie is 2007's Jack and Jill, starring Adam Sandler as
Oh.
a very successful ad executive, and Adam Sandler as his chubby, kind of goofy sister.
Of course.
And how does this tie into Ndamukong Suh? I
don't know.
There's 2 points really. Okay, hear me out. Yeah, I know you don't know. Yeah. We're just going to put you in the other room and you can watch the movie and then come back into the show. So there's 2 points I wanted to make.
When do they go up the hill? That's what Coach is thinking. Go ahead.
The first is, so it's basically Adam Sandler in general. So if you take a look at the movies that Adam Sandler has done since Jack and Jill. Okay? It's like The Cobbler. It's the newest one, Murder Mystery.
Is that good?
Oh no, it's absolutely horrible.
Okay.
There's the Wild West one that he did for Netflix. This guy is putting out just horrible movies.
But
and Jack and Jill was like the very first one.
Yelled at me because I rejected Al Pacino. Well, if you need something to do, I'm just fixing the timer and heading out to a big family picnic. We play soccer, eat, steal white people's wallets. What did you say? I'm kidding. We don't eat. Stop it.
Okay.
He just doesn't care at all.
He's getting paid.
Adam Sandler just doesn't give a shit. And thank you for ruining the second point. That's the point number 2. Yes! Adam Sandler has a net worth of $420 million. He's like the richest actor in Hollywood. This guy's getting paid so well. He commands like a $20 million paycheck every movie. First of all, doesn't care. Second of all, very successful. So when you compare Sue to Adam Sandler, Sue in this case doesn't give a shit what McCoy is saying. He's like, yeah, keep going,
Whatever.
keep going.
I got my critics.
I honestly don't really care that much. I signed with LA last year because I literally thought we were going to win the championship, the Super Bowl. I was really excited. Point number 2, this fucker had like $60 million guaranteed from the Dolphins. He's made $130+ million in his career.
He's the highest paid defensive player.
Yes.
No, like over the course of his career.
Absolutely.
Like on all
he
time.
is.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the Adam Sandler of the NFL. Massively successful. He's pretty good at what he does, and doesn't give a shit about what anyone says.
But no awards.
Not even McCoy. No awards.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No awards. No titles. No nothing.
No Oscars.
Just cash.
No Oscars.
Just cash.
Yeah, just cash.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm going to go with the horror movie The Ring. Anyone
Dead
seen
silence.
Seen it.
Anyone seen it? Of course. I know
Girl
Rookie's
out of the
seen
TV.
it.
Girl
Thank
out
you
of
very
the
much. It's where if you watch a videotape like 24 hours later, this girl creature thing climbs out of a well and viciously murders you.
I've seen this.
So this ridiculous statement of McCoy's is like that videotape. Okay, only in reverse.
Ooh.
So instead of just shutting up and moving on to a new team that actually wants him, McCoy had to whine about another lineman getting his number, and you grouse about Sue getting it? I mean, this guy signed in the division, by the way.
Oh, I know.
I know.
I love that, actually. I love that part.
So, does prior evidence suggest that you benefit by pissing off Ndamukong Suh? Holy cow.
Sue might actually try this season.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think this comes back to haunt him, especially considering they're two teams because he signed with the Panthers who'll face off twice a year.
Yeah.
And Gerald, by the way, there's 53 guys per team that need numbers, right?
I know, it's ridiculous.
So no matter how special you were, chances are your number's going to be used by somebody else after you actually leave the team. And I also chose The Ring because I think it's an interesting metaphor. Because neither of these players is ever going to win one.
Oh, my God.
But how does that
That's next level. That's next level.
That is.
I know.
Took it too far.
I know. Coach he's still working it out.
Yeah,
I know.
What's The Ring?
He's like,
What's The Ring?
Yeah, what is
It's a movie.
What is Ring?
And it's also something you win for a championship.
Symbolic.
Have you heard about this videotape that kills you when you watch it?
What kind of tape?
A tape. A regular tape. People rent it, I don't know. You start to play it, and it's like somebody's nightmare.
Oh!
He's got it. He's got it.
But how does that conversation go? Hey, Dominican, yeah, you can't wear 93 because, well, we just cut a guy that we didn't want, and we don't want you to have his number.
What if Indomitian?
You know?
What if Indomitian took
exactly
it just to spite him?
Yeah, well, you might have.
They go, yeah, they go.
I prefer.
I think Arians probably did it. Hey, Indomitian, I don't care what number you want. You're taking 93.
Yeah.
I can see Arians doing that. You know, you use the word tryst.
Yeah, I did notice that,
And what was the other word? He used the word miscreants.
No,
tryst and miscreants.
all in one take, and then the and at the same
in the
same take, you used hunky dory.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
like what?
You said Le'Veon leaves his house and thinks to himself, "This will be hunky dory."
Yeah. I know. It
like
shows you
that.
the breadth of language.
You do so much research. You really get into.
But you lost almost all of our audience, at least the ones that I can think of.
Yeah, if I'm listening to a show like ours and one guy says hunky dory, I'm off. I'm done.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
And then tryst and miscreants. I mean, our other 7 listeners had no idea what you're talking about.
No.
So,
well, I like to think we're educating a nation.
Well,
this is an educational
a telephone booth.
A very small nation. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
This is educational.
Right. Well,
all right.
For kids.
Great. Hey, great job, guys.
Hey,
great job, guys.
Yep. Okay, I got to sign off on the show.
Oh, is that something you do by yourself?
No, you're still going to be here.
Oh, are we still here? Oh, okay.
You should do it. Is that something you're doing?
Do I have to,
can I leave?
Can I go now? Yeah.
Have you done this show before?
What show is this?
Oh, okay, so I can go home? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great.
See you later.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right, that's about all the time we have for this show. Thanks for listening, everybody, and thanks to the Blitz barkeep who's finally back and made us a delicious strawberry whiskey smash.
Yeah,
smash.
I knew that.
I'm feeling the smash
Good
right
stuff.
now.
Boom.
Actually. Feeling the smash.
Boom.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Feel free to check out what we're going to drink next week by visiting blitzfootball.com and checking out Behind the Sticks. And I guess great to have you guys back. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's good.
It was
I
all right.
guess so.
Yeah,
We got nothing else
It's
to
a
do.
little bit of an imposition, but fine. I'll show up the odd time.
I appreciate that, Coach.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to remember that during your next job
Killer.
review.
Is this a job? Wait.
Just review. Not the traditional sense.
All your monthly performance
Yeah,
review.
I was
I'll
gonna
make sure to document that.
You know what else? Let's throw a little shout out to Clippy.
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Who showed up and actually
Yeah.
kept his mouth
Tight
shut
show.
most of the
Tight
time.
show.
Very good show.
He runs a tight show.
He sure does.
And I think his finger's tired from hitting that button.
As soon as you get garbage away from him,
Yeah,
you know, that
yeah,
there's no
yeah.
crinkling
Plastic
noises
bags.
going on, ruining
Yep.
the track, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Clippies
You know
and
what?
plastic bags, they're nemesis.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Nemesis.
I did nemesis. I did nemesis.
Not sure if that's how you.
No.
That's not
No,
how you
I
say
don't
it.
care.
Nemesis.
That's not what you
Nemesis? Nemesis?
Yes.
Nemesis?
Nemesis.
No, the Latin
I
is
think that's-
the Latin is nemesa.
Nemesis.
That sounds Japanese.
Yeah, Nemesis is the
I think that was in
whiskey.
Kill Bill Volume 2, actually. Yeah. Let's take down these motherfucking nemesa.
Tom.
Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you. I don't know when the fuck the next show is, but, you know, it'll be on soon.
Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.